One Zambia, One Nation. Thank you for joining us on Zanis News. To present the news, my name is Nambula Mwangala, and joining me on Sign Language Desk is Renard Simkonda. Let's look at the top stories making headlines. U.S. government launches farmer-to-farmer program in Central Province. Chambeshi Water partners with Germany and Zimbabwean firms. Plus, social cash transfer program improving lives in Northern Province. And now the news in detail. The United States government, in partnership with International Agriculture Development Organization, Cultivating New Frontiers in Agriculture, CNFA, has launched a new 5-year farmer-to-farmer program in Central Province. The program seeks to provide technical assistance to farmers, farm groups, agri-businesses, and other agriculture sector institutions with the aim to generate sustainable, broad-based economic growth in the agriculture sector. More in the following reports.
The U.S. government, in partnership with international organization Cultivating New Frontiers in Agriculture, has launched a new 5-year program dubbed Farmer to Farmer in Central Province.
So the Farmer to Farmer program is really growing out of this tradition of mutual collaboration and friendship. And since 2018, the program, which is sponsored by the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, has been bringing American volunteers to Zambia for exchanges in the agriculture sector, connecting American farmers, agribusiness professionals, and agriculture experts with farmers and agriculture communities in Zambia. Volunteers share their expertise on sustainable farming practices, crop management, livestock care, and rural entrepreneurship to help improve food security, enhance productivity, and promote economic development.
The Farmer-to-Farmer program intends to increase the quantity and quality of produce in Zambia through improved production and processing technologies.
We have some very important kind of cross-cutting areas in our work. One, of course, very important for Zambia and for this region in general is climate change adaptation. And then the other one is inclusive development. So working with women, with youth, and also people with disabilities. And we are very happy to see that all of those involved in this kind of work here in Central Province are present in this meeting today.
Central Province Minister Mabashike Nkulukusa, who was represented by Central Province Deputy Permanent Secretary Godfrey Chitambala during the launch, reaffirmed government's commitment to diversifying the economy by making agriculture the mainstay of the economy.
The government of the Republic of Zambia is committed to diversifying the economy and making agriculture the mainstay of the economy. This is because government realizes that the economic diversification, especially in agriculture, is key in addressing the high levels of poverty and inequality in the country.
Daniel Billy for Zanis News in Kabwe District.
Still in Central Province, Kabwe District Commissioner Lennox Chimwambwa says the government has created an environment which continues to attract investments in various sectors of the economy. Mr. Chimwambwa notes that increased investments in areas like Kabwe not only create jobs but also increase the country's tax base. Details in this report.
Kabwe continues to attract investments in many sectors of the economy, including agriculture. The establishment of a 150,000 capacity poultry farm in Kabwe's Munyama ward has cheered District Commissioner Lennox Chimwambwa.
When we talk about investment like this, it tells me a story that President Hakainde Hichilema and the government are creating investor confidence. Investors will not just come and set up in any environment without the confidence. Not too far from here, you can clearly see we have a dual carriageway we're doing, so which is a plus for this investment here. They're able to take their produce out in a road that is well done, that is a safe road. More taxes for us, I see more taxes here, more employment, and I think more development in this ward. over 150,000 beds is massive. And for us, I think it's good excitement, and more especially the location away from town, so that the people of Munyama Ward can benefit from this investment.
Tazi Farms Limited project supervisor shares the scope of the project.
So we are going to put poultry chickens here. So most of it should be 150,000 in between. We give that almost 20-25 members going to work here, the laborers. So it's going to start, I think, so in January and February in between.
The project has cheered Munyama Ward Councillor Jacob Njovu.
Happy that people are getting employment from the same company, and due to what we've heard, that is that they will employ more once they are fully operational. So this is a great development to the ward. We really appreciate, and we look forward to work with the company so that we see to it that the company surely grows.
Kelvin Tembo for Zanis in Kabwe, Central Province.
Also in the news, Chambeshi Water Supply and Sanitation Company has partnered with 3 water utilities from Germany and Zimbabwe on a water project aimed at improving water supply in Northern and Muchinga provinces. Director Technical Services Lemani Kampango states that the project, funded by the European Union, GIZ and UNICEF, will center on improving the energy efficiency and sustainable water supply. Sarah Mwetwa now reports.
Water and sanitation are important for maintaining human health, dignity, and quality of life. For this reason, Chambeshi Water Supply and Sanitation Company has partnered with 3 water utilities from Germany and Zimbabwe on a water operation partnership. A team of partners from the 3 organizations, in the company of officials from the water utility company, paid a courtesy call on acting Chisali District Commissioner.
Chambeshi Water Supply and Sanitation does not have adequate tools to tackle NRW. So that's where the capacity building comes in. There will be sustained service delivery. As you may know, we depend 100% on hydropower. The project is also bringing the renewable energy, which is solar. So also that's another area where Chambeshi is going to benefit.
The partners have high expectations of what the partnership will yield.
We are here for our first visit to get to know our partners, the people behind the operations. Actually, our expectations for now are just learning, getting to know, and see where the potentials lie, the challenges, and common ground to work together.
And the partnership has excited government.
It's actually a pleasure that we have such a partnership with Chambeshi Water. We have had quite some challenges with water in our district, especially with the experience of the drought. So it's good that there is a partnership of peer learning so that our colleagues under Chambeshi Water can learn what Germany is doing and what they did best for them to be where they are.
Sarah Mwetwa reporting for Zanis News in Chisali District, Muchinga Province.
We now take you to Northwestern Province, where Solwezi Municipal Council Director of Public Health, Castro Chisanga, has appealed to entrepreneurs in the district to invest in plastic waste management as it is lucrative. Mr. Chisanga says the local authority is trying to pilot an initiative where waste can be separated at household level as opposed to their dump site. Chaibu Nkoma has the details.
Plastic waste segregation is proving to be a good business. In Solwezi district, a named cleaning company, which shan't to be interviewed, is working in collaboration with the local authority in plastic waste separation and selling the bundles to plastic waste recycling companies in Kitwe and Lusaka. Solwezi Municipal Council Director of Public Health highlights more on the development.
Who upon the residents of Solwezi to look at plastic waste as a resource. Basically, we need a paradigm shift when it comes to the way we perceive waste, especially plastic waste. It is indeed money. It's money. You know, once bundled and put in those bales, it's fetching good money, and people can take advantage, especially the different types of plastic that we have. We have those bottles, from Kankoyo. You never see them around here, from Kankoyo breweries. You never see any liter of that kind of plastic waste because it has value to it. So people should look at waste not just as mere trash, but they should look at it as a resource which can be able to, generate income for them. So,
on the other hand, Mr. Chisanga is calling for enforcement of extended producer responsibility to further help control plastic litters in Central Business District.
As a local authority, we would want to have a situation where we see actualization of the extended producer responsibility when it comes to management of plastic waste, because indeed, it does not biodegrade. So we can't allow it to pollute our environment. So we are looking at a situation where at least, these producers of waste, the manufacturers of waste, at least they take a responsibility when it comes to the management of this plastic waste.
Reporting for Zanis News, I am Chebu Nkoma in Solwezi District, Northwestern Province.
Meanwhile, in Kalumbila district, the town council has procured a grader at a cost of 3.7 million kwacha using locally generated funds to enhance the rehabilitation of feeder roads in the district. Council Secretary Wamunyima Mumbali notes that the council had only one grader, which was inadequate to cover about 400 kilometers of the feeder roads that need to be worked on. More in the following reports.
The local authority in Kalumbila district of Northwestern Province has procured a grader to speed up the rehabilitation of feeder roads in the area. The council had only one grader which was inadequate to work on all the feeder roads. Kalumbila Council Secretary Wamnyima Mumbali noted that the procured grader will speed up the works.
We have about 400 kilometers of road to work on. That is feeder roads. So with this coming of this grader, will help us to expedite our work, because we have two graders working on separate places, other than the way we had where we had only one grader, but we wanted to work on the other places. So for this coming of the grader, it will really help us to expedite our work. And this grader, we bought it at a total cost of 3,700,000, and this is the locally generated funds that we use to buy this grader. So our intention is to have two sets of machinery so that we can have work on our separate roads at the same time.
The council chairperson Shadrick Munjunga says the issue of impassable feeder roads will be now the thing of the past.
The issues to do with road network, it should be thing of the past in Kalumbila district. That's our desire, to keep the people of Kalumbila good road network. So this we have seen this machine. I note that this is not the last piece. We are pushing for other pieces that should be moving. Our aim is to have one complete set, a grader, compactor, water bowser, and a wheel loader that can go one direction. Another set can go the other direction. No wonder we even procured a low bed so that our machines can be delivered on time. So this is why we are.
The procured grader will indeed help in the rehabilitation of feeder roads, which becomes impassable during rain season. Mondem Sole, Zanis, Kalumbila District, Northwestern Province.
In other news, over 1 million people in Northern Province are benefiting from the Social Cash Transfer Program. Provincial Social Welfare Officer Sebastian Pasua gives details on the current status of the program in the province. Take a look at this report.
In its quest to reduce extreme poverty among the poor and the vulnerable people, the government introduced the Social Cash Transfer Program in 2003. This program enables government to support beneficiaries with a bi-monthly transfer to help them reduce intergenerational transfer of poverty. Northern Province is a great beneficiary, as over 1 million people are supported under the program. Northern Province Social Welfare Officer Sebastian Pasua gives details about the program.
Our case load has moved from 146,541 to 212,993. This is after we added beneficiaries under the emergency component with the total case load of 66,452. So currently we are having a total of 212,993 households. Social cash transfer is touching close to 1 million in the province.
And Mr. Pasua has praised government for being consistent in the disbursement of funds to beneficiaries.
These funds are coming very consistent, and we are even up to date with the payments. And you know this is rain season, and the funds are coming on time. Some beneficiaries who are very old, they use the same money to engage in productive activities, even hiring labor.
Beneficiaries explain how the program is changing their lives.
If you do a caracare, if you do a carinoista, now fichinjako, Caretoria, Musaluma salad. No beringa to afola, I would trust to salad in a two sopona, not too sort of win of Drake win.
Walia for Zanis in Kasama, Northern Province.
And in Southern Province, over 6,000 beneficiaries of the emergency cash transfer in Choma district are slated to benefit from the nutrition top-ups of 75 kwacha per month, which will be paid in a lump sum of 450 kwacha, representing 6 months' payments. Community Development and Social Services Management and Implementation Officer Joyce Zulu disclosed this when she paid a courtesy call on District Commissioner Gamela Sikalea. Here is the report.
Government has continued rolling out various drought response interventions aimed at helping vulnerable communities cope with the effect of the drought. A nutrition top-up under the Drought Emergency Cash Transfer is the latest initiative being implemented in Choma District. A team from the Ministry of Community Development and Social Services is in Choma District to conduct sensitization on this new program.
Nutritional support is going to be provided to the households for a period of 6 months, and 75 kwacha is being topped up to what they're already receiving each month. We're going to pay it in a lump sum, so it's going to be a once-off payment. So we're going to add the 6 months, 75 kwacha, and pay the households that lump sum at once. We want to sensitize our beneficiaries for them to understand where that money is coming. It's basically there to help them be able to get nutritious food for their children, for the pregnant women and lactating mothers.
Why government has come up with this initiative? People just don't understand. People sometimes say, but no, government has done this. It's because an unborn baby is a property of government, is a future leader. And it is expected that that unborn baby should have enough nutrition so that the baby can be healthy at point of birth. If we deprive them of the necessary nutrition and they starve, it means that we will not have a healthy community. And a community that is not healthy is not productive, simple.
The team have visited selected communities to enlighten the target beneficiaries who are expectant and lactating mothers on the significance of this program.
So the case that we'll be looking at for the people benefiting on this additional top-up is 6,469 beneficiaries.
The beneficiaries are grateful to government. The nutrition top-up is aimed at improving the nutrition of children below the age of 2 and expectant mothers to support the first 1,000 days of a child's life for a period of 6 months. Gertrude Lumbeta, Zanis, Choma District, Southern Province.
Still on the news, a combined team from the Zambia Revenue Authority, ZRA, Road Transport and Safety Agency, RATSA, and the Interpol have embarked on a motorcycle registration exercise to ensure road safety in Muchinga Province. ZRA tax consultant William Chapo notes that most motorcycles in the province were operating illegally as they were not registered with neither RATSA nor ZRA. More in this report.
So basically we are in Muchinga province as ZRA. We are working in conjunction with RATSA and Interpol. So our mandate here is to register motorbikes. So most of the motorbikes that we have here in Muchinga province are actually operating illegally, meaning they are not registered with RATSA or ZRA. So our obligation is to come on the ground as we are to to visit all the districts in Muchinga province and ensure that all the motorbikes are legalized or are registered with ZRA as well as RATSA. RATSA is here to also not just register them, but also ensure that the bikers also have the licenses to ride these bicycles, so that everything happens according to the rule of law. That is our mandate here.
Finally, Katete District Commissioner Raphael Piri has urged learners in the district to take advantage of the free education that the government is providing to secure their future. Speaking when he graced the UNICEF-supported District Career Exhibition Fair held under the theme, Sowing Seeds for a Bright Future, Mr. Piri noted that the implementation of free education has ensured that everyone has an equal opportunity to better their lives. Here is a report.
In a bid to give proper career guidance to learners in primary and secondary schools, the Ministry of Education in Katete District, with support from UNICEF, has held a career exhibition fair under the theme Sowing Seeds for a Bright Future. Katete District Commissioner graced the event.
If you want a meaningful future, the first step is education. Go to school. And you can never, ever have a better government than this one, which has put in place free education. Because paying for education was a very serious hindrance for access to education. But here we are today. There is no excuse for any child not to go to school. What you need to do to succeed, the first one is focus, being focused. Then the second one is being disciplined. Then the third one, hard work. So when you embrace these three, no one will disturb you.
And UNICEF indicated that the children were at the core of their mandate, and the children appreciated the timely intervention.
On behalf of my fellow pupils, may I promise that we are going to take education serious like never before in order to make our lives and society better. Career exhibition has proven to be good forums through which learners learn to make good career choices.
Hope Walia, Zanis News, Katete.
As we end Zanis News, a reminder of the top stories. U.S. government launches farmer-to-farmer program in Central Province. Chambeshi Water partners with Germany and Zimbabwean firms. Plus, social cash transfer program improving lives in Northern Province. For more news items, you can visit our website at www.zanis.gov.zm. You can also like our Facebook page, Zambia News and Information Services, and also follow us on Twitter at Zanis Television. On behalf of my sign language interpreter, Renard Simkonda, and the entire news production crew, my name is Nambula Mwangala. Thank you for watching.